Guan Yu and Sword Skill Skull Masterpiece. If you find Goblet, that's good. If you find Cup, that's great. And if you find Crown, go to town. If you don't get Masterpiece until mid-act 3 or something more interesting shows up, do it while you must. Alright, cool. I'm glad you give me the ability to like shift if I need to. But I like this run request. I'm down. Let's bring this. I'm very interested to experiment more with this skill. Because I don't know, I think it's cool. Like it was like easily his worst skill. But now that Heroic and Rival Strikes are good, it's probably one of his better ones. What up, Common? Can I just call you Common? Because that's easier for me. Little Bone? It's too late. This is Autor's request. Autor got it, so I gotta respect it. And if the run pivots severely from what you wanted, then maybe I'll give you a refund. We'll see. I gave a streaming guy a refund. No problem. All right, cool. Well, good to see you, man. I don't think I recognize you. Are you new here? This isn't your first time chat, so you're not like brand new. Either way, good to see you. You hang out around? Alright, cool. Don't forget to turn off Skull Request if it hasn't. Thank you for reminding me. Though it's like I could just give people their points back, but it's still good to... And it was also close to cooldown too, because Autor did it 43 minutes ago. I'm fairly new, but had been around for half a year. That's not new. You've been here a while. Also, Autor. Oh, Autor. Can I? Gamble? Sure. Let's do it. Let me get rid of these tabs. Prediction. Start prediction. Will Haxa win 3 in a row? Thank you for subscribing, Johto. Appreciate you. It's been a good day for subs. Thank you guys for being so generous today. You guys are great. Do it. I wasn't waiting for your response there. Just to, I don't know if you felt pressured or something. I was trying to turn off run requests, but yeah, Ninja's great. I'm glad you gave me the permission because Ninja's sick. Getting Ninja in the first room of the game too is also great. Like anytime you see a unique or a legendary in the first room, you're kind of, I don't know, you're kind of obligated to take it, aren't you? Because it's like, I mean, you don't get that shit that early ever. Even though he doesn't have my favorite skill. It's 12:37 and I am making spaghetti for me and my best friend. Call me a freak. This is an order. You're a freak. But that does sound cozy. 12:30 a.m. spaghetti. Yummy. I'm dashing in the path of the tornado. Not wise. Wouldn't recommend doing that. Don't know if y'all could imagine a world where that's not a good thing to do, but it's not, and you shouldn't. You caught my eye after YouTube suggested me your hybrid video when Beals was on a big break. Good stuff, sire. Thank you. Yeah, like one of the things that I try and show people is like I have a unique perspective on this game. I swap a lot, and I also like, you know, I build mixed damage a lot, which is not something people really did before I started showing it to people. So I don't know. There's always little things I try and show people that they may have not considered before. So whenever I can show someone something and they actually listen to me and start doing it, that's like especially cool for me. Right now, my current crusades is to show people that Gargoyle is a good character. So I don't know if you like Gargoyle, but if you stick around, maybe you will. I always have a little crusade I'm on that I'm trying to brainwash people with stuff. See, turn around, run from it instead of dashing through it. Well, I'm built different. Mid-Goyle? I know you don't think that, so. You can call me whatever you want. people call me Pookie all the time, which is annoying to me, but... Oh, why'd I do that? No! I wasted my remaining one. Fuck! This is an item room. What was I thinking? Oh my god. Wait, it's freaking happening, dude. Autor, what the fuck? Moment. Yeah. What's the update? Uptime of Wisdom 4? I do not know. But it's probably the same as Courage. I'm gonna take this. Gold percent gain this early is nice. I think we might be low rolling our doors too, so... This is probably just, in general, good to have. 10. That's great. It's happening, bro. Though, obviously, this Omen is horrific right now. It's like the worst Omen you can possibly have. Actually, no. Branches of Destruction is worse in the early game. That Omen is basically does nothing for you. Come on, let me swap. Let me swap. Thank you. Owie! Alright, that took a while, but it's fine. Why buy treasure on the pedestal? Because there's really no reason not to. Because it allows you to get treasure 4 easier. Even though I already had treasure, I'm now like even closer to treasure 4, and there's really like it's just very valuable. You get your money back when you buy treasure on the pedestal. Especially because buying pedestals is so cheap in the early game. It's just something you should always do, basically, if you're min-maxing. It's like, at the start of the run, you always take the medal. And when you get to the first shop, you always buy treasure on the pedestal. Without really any, like, deviance. Or deviation, I should say. Like, it's just a thing you do. Why does it didn't take the knife? I thought about it, but at the same time, it's a masterpiece run, so there's not a lot of room for mixed damage. So I just decided against it, even though it would be helpful regardless in the early game. I don't know. I just decided against it. Maybe it was the wrong decision. I don't necessarily think it was. I think it was a pretty neutral decision overall. Bailboat. Text to speech, please. I do have text to speech, but only for donations. But I text to speech for like what, everyone in Twitch chat? That would be unwatchable. That would literally be completely and utterly unwatchable. Let's see if we can get one of the legendaries for Masterpiece. It's copium. Okay, that's what I get for coping, but sometimes you gotta dream. Yo, that is what is up. I'm gonna take this too. No, I'm not doing that. That's the worst possible thing I could do. Like, the stream would be unwatchable. Alright, cut him to pieces. 120%. Wait, what are you talking about? From grinding, I must ask, why the fuck doesn't any fight past Joan give you dark quartz? Wait, is that actually true? I didn't know that. I don't really keep up with that because I have so much Dark Quartz in general. Like, it doesn't really bother me. But if you're like, I don't know, are you a console player or are you a PC player? Because if you're a PC player and you don't mind cheating, Mr. Bakunudo made a mod where you can just spawn in Dark Quartz for yourself. So like if you just don't want to bother with grinding, oh, your console, well then you're just kind of screwed. The best thing for console players, I think, is probably grinding like normal mode or like DM0. But probably just normal mode is your best bet, even though that's boring. Dark Quartz grinding sucks. I'm just glad I've played this game so much that I have like infinite Dark Quartz, so I'll never run out, essentially. Like, the devs could never introduce anything, no matter what it is, that would ever deplete my Dark Quartz. Like, I just have infinite. You can't do normal? Just because it's boring? 120 from Cup? That's still not very good. Not for an Omen. It only starts being good once you, like, get 3 or 4. But once I get, like, 3 or 4 Masterpiece items, it's good at that point. Oh, wait, we have 3, don't we? 4 then. Not 3 or 4. Like, this is still very much an Omen that is hurting me. But, like, we have 2 really good characters for this. Or at least Ninja's good for this. I don't know about this, an unupgraded, officer, but I'm starting to not call him soldier anymore. I'm getting that character growth. It's about freaking time. I'm willing to even let him ult here if I can farm some gold off of him. Alright, good. No, because the ability to fully choose what skulls with is too useful. That's true. I don't get why they don't add that to regular normal mode. That's the second time I've seen an armor fear out of the Yigi chest today. That's also treasure 4, so I will of course be taking treasure 4. And it's also gold % gain, so it's just valuable across the board. But, you know, 2 times, kind of weird. Pure damage %, right? Not necessarily. Though it's starting to look like that. But this could be anything from here, honestly. This is... What the fuck? I like both of these. Yeah, I like them both. So I'll take them both. We already have 2. Give me a freaking ambition, please. Weakness exposure might come later. I was looking at weakness exposure, but like both of those curses are great. You know what? Maybe trance isn't that good on a run like this, because what the fuck does like that extra damage % matter when you have like 1,000,000 damage? Maybe I'll end up getting rid of trance later. We'll see. For now, it's fine, but later on it might become obsolete. Densest shit damage scaling? Yeah, we have extremely dense damage scaling, which is why I think it's possible later on that I end up getting rid of the trance. And we're gonna have so much money. Not interested in that. Father, you taught me how to play Skul, and with that, you legitimately taught me more than my biological mother. I am not in the slightest surprise that I grew up with mother issues. I hate my life. What? This is not therapy, man. No, I don't know how to say that without sounding mean. I'm sure you're joking. I do not know how... I don't know how to respond to messages like that, except I'm glad that I can help you. But... I don't know. It makes me... I'm not trying to be mean. And I know it's coming across as mean. I just don't know how else to say it. It makes me uncomfortable. Like, it makes me uncomfortable when people type stuff like that, because, like, I don't know what to say. I'm just glad that I can help people, basically. That's my response, is I'm glad that my content helps people and makes their days better. It means a lot to me. Hopefully that's a good response. But I generally try and avoid like therapy and trauma dumping and stuff because like it just, I don't know how to respond. But like I assume you were joking. But even then, if you were being serious, it's just the off chance that like you were actually offloading some trauma. Find a therapist. I mean, I don't want to be mean, you know, like I hope I didn't hurt your feelings. And if I did, I apologize. Let's look for some masterpiece. We can get rid of this now for an actual good treasure item. And we're actually going to scale this very high here. It's okay, I was honest, but still kidding. Yeah, I imagine so. Okay. Okay. Well, alright then. I see how it is. I get that. I get in the vibe that this game is going to be simultaneously nice and mean to me on this run. What's my favorite? Oh my god. Oh, yeah, Meganium's mine. But I don't know why you're screaming. Favorite Pokemon doesn't exist yet. If I have some time left over at the end of this stream, I might... Hang on, let me look it up real quick. There was like a thing I found last night that I thought would be fun for us to play at the end of stream if we have a little time left over. It's basically like Wordle, but Pokemon based. And I want to see if I need to find it in my history. Pokedeku, or Doku. Have you guys heard of Pokedoku? It's like you get like a little graph, and there's like different criteria. Oh, that I've seen. Yeah, I thought I'd play that at the end of the stream maybe. But it's like it gives you like a bunch of criteria, and you have to like figure out which Pokemon that fit that criteria. I don't know why I'm finding these guys. They don't give you any money, really. But like, it's cool. It's fun. You've seen that's cool? Yeah. Father do a flip. Huh! Does that count? That wasn't really a flip, but it's the best I can do. I have sciatica, so I ain't doing a real flip. Man! Get the fuck out of here, dog. Like, I'm just fighting all of them just because, like, I don't want to play their dumb game. Like, I don't want to do the stealth, so I'm just fighting them instead. And they literally, by the way, if you didn't know this, these enemies, when you kill them, drop 1 gold. And it doesn't matter what portion of the game you're in, they drop nothing. Can you guys leave me alone? In fact, I should be hitting these guys with my kobold. Yeah, see, now I actually get gold from them. Starve Act 2 Melanophobia and Coward. Well, I got Starve Act 2 Melanophobia myself, but got Trance alongside it, not Coward. But I don't take Coward because it's like bad for viewers. Like on my first 1.9 video, or 1.8 video when they released the myths and legends and shit, I took Coward and I had a comment that was like, dude, I couldn't see anything that was happening. You shouldn't have taken Coward. And at first I was like, oh, well, I like Coward. But then I just thought about it and I was like, I mean, he's kind of just right. Like, Coward is just terrible for viewers. So I don't take it anymore. People asked me this, I think, recently, Lucas, in one of my streams. And I just couldn't... Or no, they asked me the worst. The best might be a little easier to answer, but, like, I don't think about it like that. Like, I think about this game the same way I think about Pokemon, where it's like the only thing I care about is the end result. Like, all of my favorite Pokemon are fully evolved. I don't care about, like, starters. I don't care about Chikorita. I like Meganium. You know? But I'll try and answer the question. Common... Man, who the fuck is good at common? Maybe sword? Honestly, it might be the swordsman. Though someone might give an answer that makes me rethink that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't. This is like off the dome because I don't really think about it like this. But swordsman potentially at common, at rare, probably Minotaur. Unique, maybe Dark Paladin. And legendary would be... I want to say Dominator, but... I mean, most of the... Oh! What the fuck? Now, what do I do now? Okay, well, that's true. Though this is Autor's run request. I'll let Autor decide. Oh, Lil Bone's a common? Okay, well, then Lil Bone. Yeah. I wasn't even thinking about Lil Bone. I'll take this for now. I don't know if I'm keeping it. We do have Revenge, so we can activate this consistently, but... How odd. Predator at Unique? I don't know. Maybe. I think Dark Paladin is better. Dark Paladin is, like, so good now, it's insane. Like I said, I consider Dark Paladin to be tip tier. Like, the best of the best. Like, he's among them. Oh, wait, you don't get to make the fucking rules? I guess, well, you did ask the question. Maybe you do get to make the rules. I don't know. Well, then I Swordsman, I guess. I didn't see anyone else's response. The top 5? Well, Little Bone's my number 1. My number 2 is Bomber. My number 3 is... It gets a little fishy for me after 3. I would say probably Werewolf still. Number 4, maybe Dominator. I don't know where he stands exactly. I still need to get practice with him and stuff. And number 5 is going to be like... this is where it really loses me because I don't think about it that much. I do have a tier list. I'm trying to remember what I put on my tier list. But things have changed since my tier list came out, so it's like hard to say. Because like I do consider Dark Paladin in the running. But I don't know if he's number 5. It might still be like King or like Reaper or something. But like I only really think about the top 3. Dark Paladin. Did I say DP? I mean, I don't know why I said it in an acronym. Yo, like in my voice. I'm not typing, but DP is Dark Paladin. Now we just have to find Matserpiece. But like we're starting to get into that problem. Like if I'm gonna keep this this Bible where it's like oh wait, do we already have Matserpiece? Holy fuck! So I got the min-max there, right? Or no, I got the rare, didn't I? Because I dropped the sword. I need to consider that on this run. Maybe I'll get another Matserpiece here. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Oh, I see. Maybe, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Cause like I'm still like forming these opinions. Like it's still new, so. Either way, he's good. Like even if he's not number 5, which like I said, I don't really think about it too much. In like, once I get past my top 3, I don't really think about it too much. For a tier list, I'll think about it. But other than that, oh, we're still unique ninja. I don't know why I'm trying to do legendary ninja stuff. God damn it. It's like the one use case I can think of to use that stupid thing, and it barely helped, if helped at all. Hercules at all? Hercules is great, but I don't know if he's like tip top. I know he's in my S+ tier. He's definitely S+, but I don't know if he's like better than, like he's definitely not better than like the top 3, right? Like he is great though. Didn't double jump after it. I mean, maybe. Like, that's like a min-max on this character that I never utilize. Everyone always says that. Everyone, like, you guys know Valfin, if you're a regular in this community. That's like his dream. Like, he always talks to me about how he wishes you could evolve Little Bone. I don't think, for one, that they would ever evolve Little Bone. But also, I don't think it's necessary. Like, what the hell would an evolved Little Bone even do? And it might even break him. Like, that's the problem, is like, what the devs could make him evolve, and then like the Little Bone we know and love is no more. I guess you could just not upgrade him, but like, as it stands, Little Bone is like one of the best characters in the entire game. He doesn't need it. That's my take. Like, I trust the devs to know what they're doing and stuff, but like, I mean, technically, but also that's not what people want. People want like a new form, you know? People are like very hungry for a Little Bone that is like a evolved form. But the reason I don't think they'll ever do it is because like Little Bone is their mascot and brand recognition is very important. So like I think the way they see it is like they want him. It's like Pikachu, right? Even though I guess they did make new forms of Pikachu, but so maybe that kind of throws my theory down the toilet. She keeps doing this fucking attack. Can you please stop? Hey, let me drink some tea real quick. Yummy. They could do more skins for him. I would love to see more skins, especially like since people are like kind of like the fans are making skins now. Like Zanir makes his like fusions, and Eyebear Attack also does fusions. It's like there's clearly a want for stuff like that. It'd be cool to have skins. I guess the problem with skins is like outside of Little Bone, and even with Little Bone, but like especially outside of Little Bone, what do you do with skins? Like, if you make it for like a common character, you're just gonna lose that shit instantly. It'd have to be for legendaries. Let's upgrade the ninja first. I do not have a lot of love for basic rarity ninja. I think he's pretty bad, so. Oh, I see what you mean. I don't know. I feel like that would disappoint the people who really want to see like a new form. Like, I know Valfin would hate that. Like, Valfin wants a brand new form for, like, he basically wants, like, you know, like when you beat the normal mode and you get like that cutscene at the end and it shows like a Giga Little Bone for like a second. That's like what Valfin wants. And I don't see the need, basically, is my point whenever he brings it up to me. Take Liveweasel? I don't like Liveweasel. Like, I don't find Liveweasel to be very good. I think it's anything that kind of throws your rhythm off in this game is a hard sell for me. And Liveweasel makes your dash longer, and it like throws off your rhythm quite a bit. When I say your rhythm, I mean my rhythm. For you, it might be perfectly fine, but for me, it's just not something I'm a big fan of. No! Bible! What are you doing, Bible? Get out of here. I want that as a full-blown new character. You know what I want as a character? This is like the true take. Give us Dark Skull. I said it. Playable Dark Skull. Holds out hand and points at palm. Dark Skull now. Dark Skull now. That's what I'm saying to Southpaw. Like a petulant child. Until they listen. Dark Skull now! Or else. You suck at this game enough to where Liveweasel doesn't make me miss my dodge, but makes me feel like I have the zoomies. That's a fair way to look at it. It is like having the zoomies. Hero Slayer. Liweasel feels like it has less iframes than normal dash. I've never noticed that, but I also don't play with it enough to get a good feel for it. I just avoid it. This is... I'm definitely just sticking to Matserpiece. Like, I'm looking for Matserpiece. If I find it, I find it. If I don't, I don't. I'm gonna pass all the good shit for Matserpiece. Like, we'll take this. But also, let's do the min-max. Is this how it works, Autor? Is Autor here? I think he is, right? If I drop the Bible, I get a legendary's worth of gold, right? No? Is it too late to min-max? Would I have to buy something else here? Which would just waste money, so it's pointless. The transformed item gold? Oh, okay. Well, then there's nothing I can do about that. The question is, do I keep that? Could buy, maybe I ditch treasure for now. Maybe I ditch the Bible. Though the Bible's cool. I don't necessarily want to ditch the Bible. Does it only matter with like the Sun and Moon Omen? Is that the only item it matters with? Oh, it's very niche? Yeah. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of use cases for it. Warrior's Gauntlet Scuff. Warrior's Gauntlet's good. Bible, more like libel. What the hell is he talking about? I'm gonna get rid of the Bible. It's gone. It was cool to have, but we're heading down a different path. Let's buy Courage on the Pedestal. Honestly, today's been a run for a lot of, like, pure damage. Like, we've done... I think every run today is going to end up being pure damage. Not even mixed. Just, like, raw, pure damage. How unusual for me. Old Wind Armor and Sylvan Wings? Wait, what? It was... Wind Cape, but there was an item that massive... Oh, yeah. That's, the old... Yeah, the old... What's it called? It's like the item now that just deals, like, tiny damage whenever you, like, dash more than once. I think it's, like... what's it called? It's, like, Cape of Wind or Wind Cape or something. It's not very good, but also the old version wasn't very good either. Basically, Mr. Bakunudo and I took that concept and improved it with the, Talaria of Mercury. Okay, I need to focus a little bit. Oh, she's dead. She dead as hell. And also, she's dead. Now she's dead. Spam dash with Liweasel. Have you played the custom items mod? Because Mr. Bakunudo and I, it's not the same thing, but it's we made an item called Talaria of Mercury that gives you 3 dashes. And it's quite good, if I do say so myself. Also, yes please. You haven't? Are you console player? Because if you're console, you won't get to experience it, sadly. Quite good. Put a lot of effort into that bitch. Now there's other item mods too. It's exciting to see the modding community be expanded. Even if I don't like the Dead Cells mod that much, I'm still glad it exists. Oh, you play both PC and console? Well, you should get some mods then. There's some Skull mods now that add items to the game. One of them is made by me and Mr. Bakunudo. The other one's made by a Korean player named Domku. I don't know who made the Dead Cells item, but shout out to them as well. I think it's a Chinese player, if I'm not mistaken. You'd have a tutorial? Well, the internet, just convenient. All caps for emphasis. Mr. Bakununo made a video. I don't know if you can see that though. You might be on mobile. Let me just also... I don't know if the stream elements links work correctly on mobile, so let me also post the actual link in Twitch chat as well. Do you really mean decide or decide? Wait, what? Oh, I don't know. There's a meme in my community where streaming guy begs me to use the item and I ignore it. So maybe you guys are just memeing around. Yeah, the item is named Decide. I'm confused where the confusion's coming from. Y'all got me acting crazy up in this bitch, which is bad at the third run of the day because I'm already crazy by this point. Y'all are making me lose my mind. Yeah, it's Decide. Decide like deity? What are you talking about? He's schizo posting. He's schizo posting up in here. He's lost it. Someone's got to stop him. Are you really going to show me the ring? I mean, I'm going to take it. Lose a little bit of gold percent gain, but that's fine. And now I'm being offered the gunpowder sword. What is even happening? It's getting wild up in here. At this point, maybe I ditch this. Decide. Wait, what is happening? Is this an actual word? I thought Akamu was just losing his mind. I thought he was crazy. God killing? Look it up for lore. How is this even a concept? Is this like a concept in like Greek mythology or something? We'll just continue to take item rooms. Or skull rooms, I mean. Man, they all died at once. Jesus. It's a word just like homicide is a word, but homicide has practical use. Like, deities, like, you can't kill a deity. It's not that deep, brother. I don't know, it's just a weird concept because it's like there's no practical use for it. Homicide has practical use. Like, that's a real thing that happens. Do I have permission to send the wiki about Decide? Yes. Thank you for asking. Look how much fucking damage we're doing, man. I don't know why I'm shocked. But I am shocked. Haxa right now? Shut up, bro. I'm gonna fucking show you a little bone nerd if you don't stop making fun of me, man. I'll fucking show you what's what. I'll shove you in a locker and give you a noogie, bitch. You have GPS? Yes, I do. I don't know if I'm keeping it, but for now it's good. I'm just holding out for a hero here. Which of course means I'm holding out for ambition. Alright. Oh, no. Oh, no, okay. I was looking at my core quartz and thinking that was my bone shards. Deicide happens so often in religion. Well, I wouldn't know, but you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. This is like outside of my my area of expertise, which is pretty much just Skul the Hero Slayer. So it's not a very wide window of expertise, but hey, you know, I make do. I do what I can. Need to let the item take the item to expand my knowledge. I can't at this point. It's just like it's like stubborn pride. Basically, it's just because Streaming Guy keeps asking. If Streaming Guy took even a week off from asking, I'd probably take it. I actually am curious about Decide for the record. I think I was harsh on it. I think it still has its issues, but that amplification is really good. It might be the one exception Omen I have to my rule, where it's like, the way I judge most Omens is like the effect it has is like just as important as the inscription it's attached to. So like, my gut is that Decide is bad, and that the inscription that it's attached to is also bad. So therefore, Decide is just bad across the board. But the amplification it gives you is pretty crazy. So like, it might be good. Probably is just mediocre at best, but who knows? You need to take the item more to expand your knowledge. Shouldn't you reroll for a skill that isn't the get wide one? I don't know. The get wide one's fine, and I kind of want to experiment more with this character and his skills, because I've been like a staunch believer for a long time that like when it comes to this character, you simply take the one that amplifies damage, and that's like, you know, what you're always looking for. But now that heroic and rivaled strikes are actually good, I'm just curious more about some of his other skills. So even though it would be good to have that one, I just want to see how his others feel. Being a nerd and correcting people is something good to do because it prevents misinformation. No. I'm a firm believer that nitpicking is annoying. Like, correcting, like, in this community, we can meme about it. Like, but like, I am a firm believer that nitpicking people is just a quick path to making no one want to be around you. So, I don't know. That's just my take on it. I just let people have fun, basically. And part of the, I guess it's easy in this community because like I have a rule about controversial subjects. If you're like spreading misinformation about controversial things, that's one thing, I guess. You know, but like if you're just like, if we're just talking about the definition of a word, like you shouldn't be nitpicky about that. Just let people have fun. Yeah, that's one thing. I'll leave that to others, honestly. Like, you know, if that's something that you consider to be important, then you I guess do it by all means. But like, that's not the kind of person I am. Because for one, I'm stupid. So, like, what do I know? But also, I don't know, man. For me, I'm definitely more concerned about, I don't know, being nice more than anything else. It's also why I don't talk about controversial subjects. Because, like I said, what the fuck do I know? Who the hell wants to hear the Skul the Hero Slayer guy talk about anything but this fucking game and, like, anime? Like, yo, dude, Haxa, what do you think on this and that? Who are you voting for? It's like, what the fuck do you care? I'm playing Skul, and I'm making, like, fart jokes. Like, I talk about One Piece and make fart jokes and play this fucking game. So, and also I complain, I bitch and moan whenever I see this character right here. I hate her. Let it be known. Let it always be known. She fucking sucks. And not in the sense that she's easy. She sucks in the sense that I despise her because she makes my days worse. and she's got fucking destroyed there, so. What do you think about fart jokes? 10 of 10. Fart jokes are always funny. Don't let anyone ever tell you fart jokes aren't funny. They're funny. It's a fart, dude. What do you think of the Bolivian missile crisis of 1982? It was bad. She was placing traps in the air. Most normal huntress behavior. That's like the warrior for me. His shields always mess me up. But yeah, the warrior is extremely obnoxious. He's my second least favorite. Yeah, and there's a paragraph I have to read. Yeah, I'm so glad my community agrees with me. Personality tests, they're fun. Like the whatever that Myers-Briggs shit. I don't know what my Myers-Briggs is, but I've taken it. Like people saying that a certain something doesn't make sense even though it does, and the one who is wrong just didn't do the necessary research and starts spewing bullshit that is flat out wrong. Usually hate misinformation causes hate, which is why I advocate for correcting others' mistakes. Well, the way I see it is I don't think people are they're not convinced by facts. Like, I don't think that's how people's brains operate. People's are convinced by personal experience. So, like, even if someone's hateful or something, and, like, it sucks, and you want to help them, I guess, I don't think, actualing them will change their minds. I think they need to experience something in their personal lives that makes their hearts change. Because I used to be kind of like you, I guess, in the sense where it was like, it sure would be nice if people thought about things, but I just don't think people do. And over the years that I've gotten older, I've just kind of come to terms with that being okay. Like, people are what they are, and we're very emotional creatures. And, you know, that's why I always talk about being nice and you know, focusing on positive things in your life. Like, don't focus on negativity in your life. Try and focus on things that you enjoy and things that bring you happiness. And especially focus on the people in your lives that are important to you. Never forget that, you know, life is fleeting. And always be appreciative of what you have and live in the moment, you know? Just always remember that, you know, time is always moving forwards and there's nothing you can do about it. So appreciate what you have while you have it. Exactly. That's how I feel, bro. Like, debating people does nothing. I mean, take me and DOS, for instance. Like, as a microcosm, like, DOS is always trying to debate me on shit. And I don't care. Like, he's definitely changed my mind on things. But that's just because I listened to him and experienced it, you know? Just as, like, a tiny little micro sample of what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think there's, like, the concept of, like, hate scrolling, which is pretty prominent. Like, there's a lot of shit on the internet I don't like. A lot of, like... It's something I've talked about before. But it's, like lolcows and shit like that. Like, the internet phenomena where you, like, gang stalk someone you don't like. There's a lot of, like, nonsense that happens on the internet these days where people, like, just focus on bad things. Like, they hyperfixate on things that, like, bring them joy, but, like, in a way that's, like, negative. And I don't understand why people do that. Like, life's too short, man. Life's too short to focus on shit like that. Some people just like to debate. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Whatever brings you happiness, but I just don't get it, personally. And I never will. But that's fine. I don't have to understand everything. Sometimes you can just not understand something in someone's perspective, and that's okay. Actually, hang on a second. I want to keep this, and I don't want this. So, now we max out our thingy here. What's my damage? You've been holding your debates for years. Just be careful not to get on people's nerves, basically. Because I can tell you right now, I don't like... I find people who are obsessively arguing all the time off-putting. Not that I did, you know, I like all y'all. Some of y'all are a little debatey, but that's fine. But I find it to be off-putting personally. And I'm not alone in that. So just be careful about bugging people, you know? Thank you for following, General Jakes. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Least based Matserpiece run? True. True. Actually, I don't know. This is kind of like one of the more, like, this one's kind of exceptionally based, isn't it? That AoE on their Unrivaled Strike? Yes. Watch Crown appear in the Joan chest. Would I even want Crown on this run? I probably would, right? I mean, we do have crit items, so... What's my crit rate? 20? That could definitely be better. What up, Autor? A debate is a clash between two viewpoints in the same thing? Not always, but... Arguing? You... Lucas, you're in the thick of it, brother. Debate me on debates, bro. I'll fucking own you. And the bizarre viewpoints. Oh my god, that did so much fucking damage. Do you know the stonefish? It's an extremely poisonous... I've heard of this animal. Animal that doesn't even have the decency to make itself noticeable. It has its poison injection in its back fin, and it really does look like a stone. So it's easy to accidentally step on, causing... Where is this at? Australia, right? It's fucking in Australia, isn't it? It's always Australia. Yes. Why is everything fucked up in Australia? Like, how do people live there, man? Like, you just step in the water to have a good day and you get stung by a manowar. You do think debates and arguing are fundamentally different things? Well, I wouldn't know, so... We did not see what we wanted to see. But that's fine, because now we can take this. And I'm also... You know what? What ended up happening... Or what I thought would happen ended up happening. So I'm going to delete this, take this, and take this. Because, like, sure, the 150 damage is cool and all, but, like, I feel like weakness exposure will be giving me more value. And I'm just going to scale my HP up a little bit here. Yeah, I don't know what happened in Australia. Like, whatever cosmic entity or whatever you think made Australia did not like Australia. Like, everything there is fucked up. Autor really liked that. It's the place they used to send prisoners. Well, that doesn't explain why everything there is fucked. Because, like, everything there is so fucked up, it's crazy. I could buy Arms 4, and I think I will. It's better than Chase. Alright. We'll gacha game just for fun. Nice, bro. Here's my kit. It's great. I mean, what more could I want? More crit rate is what I would want, but... That's, like, it ain't gonna happen, and it's nitpicky. This run's insane. Like, the gunpowder swords are basically here to dispense, They're here to dispense, brawl. Then a hippo. Do they have hippos there, too? Or are you... Oh, no, you're saying just hippos in general. Hippos are pretty scary. It's basically like a semi-truck running at you, but it has sentience. And it wants to kill you. Like, they want you dead. 20% ain't too shabby. Wait, what are you talking about? Isolated places are always fucked up. Is the Galapagos Islands fucked up like that? Like I know they have like really unique creatures on the Galapagos, but I don't know if they're like fucked up like Australia's creatures. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, 20%'s not great, but like it's not like it's usable. That was a little bit of a... Oh! I saw at the last fucking second. How often do I stand on the wrong side of the OSU? I must be tired. Hippos are terrifying beasts, actually. They are fucked up and basically one of the strongest animals. I mean, they look like they would be one of the strongest animals. Hippo can fuck up an elephant? How much bigger is an elephant than a hippo? Well, you know what one of my favorite big creatures is? Who else here likes rhinos? I think rhinos are really fucking cool. It's basically just like a tank. But like from what I understand, they're like more docile. They're not like friendly to humans or anything, but like they're not like elephants and hippos. I don't know why I jumped there. Thankfully, I wasn't punished. Nice. Honey badgers have loose neck. Wait, hang on. Have loose neck skin, which allows them to turn around and attack back when it gets bit in the neck. Oh, honey badgers are crazy. Are exceedingly clever and aggressive. These walking cigarettes also having... That's not from the Wikipedia. Have incredible poison resistance. What would be lethal? Yeah, isn't that why they eat snakes? Though don't badgers in general eat snakes? No one fucks with hippos like baby hippos can just bite the backs of alligators. Wait, baby hippos? But baby hippos are cute. Have you seen like those videos from the zoos and stuff? Elephants weigh around 10,000 pounds. God damn. I saw a clip from a streamer recently where she got charged by an elephant and she like had to like jump under a fence. I didn't like, what do you do if an elephant's charging at you? You're just like dead if you can't get away, right? You just have to hope it stops. Either you get away somehow or you hope it stops. I love gorillas. Gorillas are my favorite animals. Like, gorillas are just flat out, if we're talking, like, obviously outside of, like, cats. I love cats. But, like, wild animals, gorillas are my favorite. I love gorillas. Choose a god and pray. You pray to all of them, like, as quick, like, the fastest prayers ever, just to, like, you know, cover all of your bases. You, like, use, like, champion time slowdown, and you just start, like, saying all the prayers. I can't get it wrong if I say them all. All right, we are destroying. Orangutans are cooler than gorillas. Orangutans are cool too. I like all the great apes. But gorillas are my favorite. Like, orangutans are very smart, right? Whoops. Crows and owls have beef with each other, apparently. Really? That's interesting. I wonder why. Chimpanzees are demons? Yes, they are. If you ever thought about having a pet chimpanzee and thought about how cool it would be, I would suggest reconsidering. Even though it would be dope if they weren't assholes, just how fucking cool would it be to have a little chimpanzee walking around with you, you know? That'd be fucking awesome. He's your best friend in the whole wide world. We're in trouble. Yep, that's not good. That's just how fucking quickly this fucking shit can go wrong. Hang on, let me focus. I want to get out of this with a win. We do thankfully have iframes here. We can easily dodge these attacks. I don't think there's a chance that I... Oh, wait, what? I did not think he would be going into this. Okay, well, now I have a chance to get out of here without having to fight the Giga ult. Let me focus on the Dark Hero fight for the remainder of this. Third run of the day is just like distracted driving vibes, basically. Like, I'm always so distracted and my brain is so focused on things that aren't Skull that, like, Dark Skull has his highest chance to get me on the third run of the day. But I don't think he's going to get me here. I don't even think he's going to get to do his Giga ult. Yeah, we're out. That did get scary, though. I have to also focus on Alexander. Tibia time. When in doubt, when you're scared especially. Tibia. I have to focus here. Damn it, I wanted to vibe and just chill with chat and talk about animals and shit, but now I gotta fucking focus on Skull. Exactly. I'm trying not to dash. No, not the pillars. I hate these. Okay, this is actually gnarly. Okay, that did not go well at all. It's looking kind of grim. If I can get out of this quickly, it's fine. The pillars fucked me. Gonna proc gunpowder now? True. Like, without a doubt there, the Tibia was the play. Which it almost always is, but... We do have iframes. Like, we got a lot of iframes. It's really, like I said, a matter of if I can get out of here quickly. Like, I'm not worried about getting rifted or anything like that. Oh! Okay. Oh, God. How am I alive? I fucked up hard there and I'm still alive. I don't even know how. We can still get out of this. Okay, we're cutting it close. But we can win this. Holy fuck, man. What a what a terrifying ending. All done by the Dark Skull power phase, by the way. It's all that Skull's fault. He did this. And well, I also have to take credit or responsibility as well. But that's hard. Oh no! I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. Yo! Let's go! 1 HP. Holy shit. What a fucking nightmare. Oh, let me do my outro and then I'll check that message, Akamu. Oh my god. Honestly, you know what? Ultimately, what this came down to is, for one, third run of the day. 2, distracted driving. 3, Omen, obviously. And 4, power phase of Dark Skull. But we got through with 1 HP. I consider that a fucking win. GG's. It was a powerful run. If I wasn't distracted driving or anything, this would have almost certainly gotten out with no issues. But it is what it is. At least it won, and at least I don't have to record a single day on my variety days because I got 3 good runs. And that's all that matters, man. That's all that matters. Celebrate good times. Come on. It's a celebration. Doubters in absolute shambles. For once, the believers come out completely on top today, which is not common, at least as of late. So I'm happy. Just great shit. Good times all around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I don't have too much to say about this one. I mean, it's Matserpiece with, you know, the fucking cup of longing. So what more do you want? Like, it's giga damage. We got double gunpowder sword. Sadly, didn't really get to capitalize on it that much because we don't have a live crit rate. But it's at least providing brawl and occasionally popping off, and that's really all that matters. Yeah, I mean, other than that, it's pretty standard affair. Good old Matserpiece shenanigans. You love to see it. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. And a dub's a dub. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.